Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Vito here back on the Madden 16, and today I got you guys another play out of the Gun Y Trips Open. I'm doing this out of the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook. This is like the millionth video I've made on this already. I gotta plug this before every video, you guys already know. But I've done other videos on the Y Trips Open. I've also done the iForm Pro, the single back tight slots, and the Gun Bunch Week. They're all in playlists on my channel. I might go back over a few of them, but that's besides the point. I'm not gonna get into that. But we're gonna do the Y Trips Open. And this is good because you're blocking your running back and you're doing a cancel play action. And if you guys don't know, that pretty much kills almost every blitz, which is very good. We should be happy about that because, block a running back and cancel a play action is very good. It also has one play potential and it destroys man. This absolutely destroys man. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick the plays. The Gun Y Trips Open Carolina Panthers playbook on offense, obviously. The PA inverted veer is the one we're going to be running. And we're going to pick random play because it beats man and zone. So this is what the play looks like stock, but I'm going to change it a few ways. First, I want to cancel the play action. To do that, we want to hit Y or triangle, and then RT or R2. And that's just going to hot route him to a block, and that's going to cancel the play action. We also want to put our B receiver or circle receiver in a drag. To do that, we want to hit Y or triangle, B or circle, and then down on the right stick to drag him. It's going to look just like that. I'm sorry, I just accidentally hit my mic when I was itching my nose. But basically, we're going to be looking... Kind of just depends on what you read when you snap, and I'll get into that in a second. But let me just explain the routes. Basically, B is a drag. It's a bailout. You know, drags are always bailouts, but it also has a point, and that's to pull down the drags to let RB open over the top. And A, we could put him in a flat, but we like to keep him there because in man coverage, if you play man coverage and he picks up a blitz for a second, then let's go. Then the guy who's supposed to be manned up to him will be blitzing instead of manned up to him. It's going to leave him wide open. And we'll eventually get to a point where that happens, I'm sure, because I run the plays about 1,000 times per video, and I'll do my best to get it to him when that happens. So we're just going to snap the ball, and we're going to see that it's man coverage. So we're going to wait, and we're going to hit RB, and Sam Bradford is going to deliver a dot. That definitely would have been a touchdown. That was definitely a cover one man. You're going to see we're going to have RB open, wide open over the top. You're going to be able to see because the guy in the deep blue is going to be anticipating the deep crossing route, so that's why he's not going to bite down and help out with this, and that's going to leave him wide open right there. But Bradford is not going to be able to deliver, unfortunately, but that would definitely be a touchdown. So we're going to go ahead and do it again, block our running back, and then drag our B receiver. Boom. We're going to snap the ball. We're gonna wait, and we're gonna hit A this time. And God, Bradford is so bad. Oh my God, he's so bad. I could have hit the drag and everything, but I knew this was gonna be a time where I was gonna be able to hit him. You're gonna be able to see. I'm gonna be able to hit the drag right there, and if I wait, I'm gonna be able to hit right about there. I'll be able to hit the RB right over the top. Or I could wait even longer because the guy in that hook or flat or whatever that is, whatever this guy is, he always bites down. Maybe if you shoot over the top, he doesn't, but he always bites down and leaves that route on the sidelines open. Unfortunately, you just have to wait a long time for that to develop. And normally we'd be able to rack that for a few yards, but because Bradford threw it 5 yards over his head, he had to aggressive catch it, and we probably lost about a yard or two. So we're going to go ahead and snap the ball. He's going to pick up a blitz. We're going to wait. It looks like it's another cover one man. This time we're going to be able to hit him, and we're going to be able to run around everyone else and score a touchdown very, very easily because this play is just very, very good against man coverage, which is great because I love torching man coverage. I love getting them out of man coverage. Let's go ahead and snap the ball, and this is going to look like it's zone, but there's no flat, so we're going to be able to hit our flat in Brent Selleck because it's going to just put someone on the ass and truck forward, get a few yards for us, make that play look a lot better than it really was. Let's go ahead and do the same setup. We're going to snap the ball. Another man, and Bradford didn't want to throw the ball for some reason. He seemed like he held on to it forever that time, but we had RB wide open over the top. Feels like I'm dropping frames right now. Go ahead and snap the ball. This time we're going to be able to wait. We're going to once again be able to hit Jordan Matthews over the top. I'm seeing like a lot of man coverage, which is bad because I want to show that it definitely does good against zone, but we're just getting a lot of man coverage. And of course here we have goal line, because why not? How does this game hate me? This time we're going to wait. We're actually going to hit the post route. Oh, never mind. I didn't get it off in time. But that was goal line, and this definitely isn't a goal line play, believe me. This is, you definitely, that's why, see, we're another goal line. God dang it. So we're just going to wait, and we're going to hit RB over the top. See, he's not going to have enough time to run over there and play that, no matter what. And that's what I was talking about, where if you wait long enough, you're going to be able to hit him over the top, because the person that's sitting there in that zone will never be able to play. They always sit down, so that way they could tackle the drag only after a short amount of yards. And it looks like they're going to be able to cover that over the top route, but they are not going to be able to. So let's go ahead and snap. Oh, we've got to cancel the play action, but we don't care. We're just going to high bullet past that. Oh, my goodness gracious. By high, I meant pass lead up, but Bradford just wanted to deliver it out of bounds. But he was definitely open. I probably didn't even need to lead up. Bradford isn't really the best quarterback for this. I definitely need to think about getting someone else. See, right there, we're going to see he's going to bite down. We're going to be able to hit him over the top. And I'm going to pause the game and show you guys, because that was a perfect example of them running that zone. And he bites down on the drag route, leaving the RB wide open over the top. So our drag's over here. We only have Riley Cooper doing the drag, and he's obviously not the best drag receiver. But you're going to see, what is that, number 40 or something like that? Number 90. He's actually going to bite down on the drag route because that's what they always do. They're going to leave Jordan Matthews wide open over the top for a walk-in touchdown. So let's go ahead and block the running back again and slant or drag the B. I wonder if what would happen if we... No, we don't want to do that because that's gonna... Yeah, okay, let's just go ahead and snap the ball. This time we're going to wait. Oh, my goodness. I thought I was going to be able to wait and hit the A receiver, the tight end on that check and release, but... I'm trying to force it because I really want to show you guys that that's really effective, but it's only effective if you read it correctly. Like right now, definitely wasn't the correct read. That was very dumb of me. I'm really trying to force it because I want to show you guys that is just incredibly effective. If I could just, I'm just gonna keep running it and then hope that it gets open one of these days. Just gonna wait. This time we're gonna hit the drag underneath because he bit up very far. I probably should have hit it earlier. But even with Riley Cooper, if he was faster, I probably would be able to just rack it and get around him. But, you know, Riley Cooper has only got like 81 speed. So let's go ahead and snap this ball. We're going to wait. Oh, my goodness gracious, we just struck off a sack. That I should have hit RB over the top, but, man, I feel like the longer I go into the video, the worse I make the play. Because, like, I try to show you guys every outcome of the play. And by doing that, I make the play look very bad. And right there, A was open. God, I finally had it if I didn't get the ball off. See, that's what I mean. Like, I try to do my best to show you guys, and I make the play look a lot worse than it really is, but I wouldn't be holding onto the ball this long because I clearly have the drag open right there. I definitely would have dumped it off to the drag, but I'm trying to just show you guys every scenario, and right there, you guys are going to see that 87 is wide open with no one to be found over here. God, sorry about that. With no one to be found if I could get that ball off, but like I said, I'm trying to do my best to show you guys every single possible outcome. But it's a little bit hard whenever you're picking a random play. So this time we're definitely going to hit the drag underneath. Probably should a little bit sooner. God, Riley Cooper's so slow. It's kind of annoying. I'm too lazy to sub anyone else over there, though. And the problem with him being slow is it really messes up the timing because Jordan Matthews is much quicker, so he gets further than Cooper does. It's basically the quicker the receiver, the better it's going to be because it's going to... Then it's really going to... Well, like when they're in the same place, then... Like if Jordan Matthews is directly above where Riley Cooper is going to be, then it really puts the hook zone in a spot where he has to choose one. But because Cooper is so slow, the zone to the right is going to be able to play him while he plays the guy over the top. And that's the problem with that. So I'm going to snap it. I'm going to try and do my best to show you guys what I mean. So this time we're just going to dump it off to the drag underneath. Wow, Riley Cooper actually had a pretty good rack animation. Well, he's going to break up like he's the shiftiest receiver in the world. But I'm actually going to pause and do my best to explain what I'm talking about when I say like Riley Cooper being slow really messes up that hole. But basically, Riley Cooper should be a little bit further because we want them to be in the same zone as this guy. That way he really has to either choose to bite down or play over the top. So that's why you want someone definitely quick on that drag route. That way you want them to be... You want them to be somewhere, probably a few steps above him. That way they really have to choose to bite down or be over the top. And that's really what you're looking for. But because Riley Cooper is just so much slower, it makes it a lot harder to manipulate the zones because you definitely want to find people that are somewhat similar speed, but probably pretty quick. So right there, God, Bradford is such a fucking slow release. It's so annoying. God, like, I'm so used to Michael Vick's release where he just gets the ball up instantaneously in MUT. But Bradford just does not want to do that. So this time we're going to wait back. We're going to roll out of the pocket. Not really, just shift over enough just to make it an easier throw for Jordan Matthews. And only because I can. Like, I seen that there was no one to the left, so I just slightly walked over to the left. That way I'd have more time in the pocket because Bradford has a very slow release. So I'm going to go ahead and run the play one more time for you guys. We can dump it off to the jag. Why did he throw it off his back foot like that? We're going to dump it off to the jag. We're going to get a few yards. So this definitely has some really good potential as long as you wait. Actually, I'm gonna run it again and see if I can get A open. So, ooh, it's looking good. Yes! Yes, finally. This is what I'm talking about right there. And if we had a really good receiving tight end, we'd probably be able to house that, like if we had a VD or something. But that's what I'm trying to talk about right there, where they pick up a block and then they're out of there because the guy who they were supposed to be manned with was no longer manned with him because they thought that he was picking up a block, and that leaves him with all sorts of room to be able to rack. And if we had a quicker tight end, we might even be able to hit that corner and house call it. And that's what I was trying to show you guys. That's why I look like an idiot for a good portion of the video, because I really wanted to get that off. How crazy. That's why we don't like to flat him. We like to keep him on that check and release. So that's actually going to be the end of the video, guys. If you'd like to give it a like, comment, and subscribe, follow me on Twitter. It's going to be down in the description below. And I'm also going to put out one more video today, probably on the run plays. And as always, guys,